All right, in 6.4, it's all about credit ratings. So throughout this chapter, you have looked at different reasons why people borrow money. Anyone who has bills, payments, or a credit card has a credit rating. Do some research to find the definition for credit rating, and also information about credit ratings is available from financial institutions in print or on the internet. You guys will be using the internet. All right, so research credit ratings. Define what that is in your own words. So I'll define it in a couple words. It is the capability of paying back debt. So basically, how trustworthy are you with the money, and do they want to lend it to you? List the factors that are used to determine someone's credit rating. So if you've paid back your debt, if you use your limit, it's better to not go to the limit. How much you make. If you make more money, they're more willing to lend you money because you can pay it back quicker. And then how quickly you pay back your debt. Now it's about the rating. So we're going to complete this table here. So if you have a rating of 300 to 579, it is a pretty poor rating, which means that you're not really trustworthy. So it'll be difficult to get new credit. If you have a rating of 580 to 669, that's a fair rating. You have a higher risk, however, than a good rating. So it's higher risk than a good rating. However, the 300 is the highest risk. With a fair credit, it'll still be hard to get loans or credit. The next step is 670 to 739. And this one's a good rating. So you're low risk. So it shouldn't take that much to get credit. And then the next step is 740 to 799, which is very good. You have a positive credit history, which means that you pay back your stuff on time. Maybe you paid in full. You might have missed a couple payments here and there, but overall you are good at paying things back. The last one here is 800 to 850, or really anything above 800 would be excellent. So you are low risk, easy to get loans, so no or very few late payments were made. All right, what are the consequences of having poor credit rating? If you have a poor credit rating, the odds are that you'll have a higher interest rate. You could also just have no loans given, or even just very difficult to get any loans. And any new loans is really like for a house, for a car, to pay off for student. So for a house, for a car, for education, all of these require loans usually. All right, estimate the credit ratings of each of the people discussed in section 6.3. So Mick, his credit rating would be very good, or excellent, one of the two. And that is because he's paying his stuff off ahead of time. Which is a good thing to be doing for credit rating. Shalou, however, would have a poor credit rating because she has lots of debt and she can't keep up with it, which means that she's not necessarily paying it off. All right, what are 3 things that Shalou could do to improve her credit rating? Would be paying on time or early. She could also be not using her limit. The third thing that she could do is consolidate, which, as discussed in 6.3, she was looking to do. And this would give her usually lower rates as well. State 2 advantages of having a good credit rating. One of them would be lower interest rate. And then easier time getting loans. And then how can a young person establish a credit rating? Well, in order to get a credit rating, you need a credit card. So you'll be getting a credit card. And then you'll use it and then pay it off. You can also be taking out loans that you can afford to pay. So if you have money, then you can say, I'll take a loan out instead of using my own money, but you have the money that you could pay it off as well. And that is the end of 6.4.